Hey friends, Pastor Fieberkorn here with you with Tuesdays with Maury. This is your November 14th daily devotion, Zion Lutheran Church, Harvester, Missouri. Today, a short quote from Luther, but packed with meditation. He once remarked, and this was in his table talk, so some of his friends sometimes when he would sit and talk after dinner would write down some of the things he said because they thought some of the best things that he said were spontaneous and off the cuff. And so you can go to the last volume of Luther's works in the American edition and look at a bunch of what we call table talk, things that Luther said after dinner, so to speak. And probably not where we would draw our main teaching of Luther and what he taught, but nevertheless, there's some nuggets there, things that you wouldn't necessarily find put quite that way in a normal formal academic treatise or letter, etc. Here he says something that probably could be found in any of his writings, though. He says, the gospel cannot be truly preached without offense and tumult. And that is to say, as Jesus said, where the gospel goes out into the world will hate the gospel, and it will inevitably result in animosity, persecution towards those who espouse the truth. This does not mean we seek out persecution or unduly claim persecution, but it just does mean that when we speak truth in this world, especially today's world and changing norms, we should expect that it's going to cause offense to others. It should not surprise us, and it should not deter us. It should be a reminder that what we speak is indeed the truth. And as John wrote, darkness hates the light. And so when we shine the light of Jesus in a world, the darkness does not like that at all. Why? Because it reminds us of the guilt of our sin. It reminds us we are under God's thumb. He is watching over us, and we can't just live as we like. Again, Jesus was the purest preacher of gospel that will ever walk on the face of this earth. And what did they do to him? They persecuted him, and they eventually killed him and took his life. Many who faithfully speak the gospel in our world throughout the ages have lost their life for that. And any of us who are faithfully holding on to God's teachings, for instance, concerning sexuality or morality or gender or the sanctity of life, any of these hot button issues in our society, if we're willing and have the courage to speak the truth in the face of the world's depravity, we should expect that people, even those we care about, might find offense at our words. It's just a reality. Christianity is both for the weak, because Jesus says when we are weak, he is strong, but it's also not for the faint of heart, not for those who are unwilling to be courageous about what they believe and make the good confession in the presence of many witnesses. So may this encourage you if you're feeling a little out of place in the world today, in today's world. If you've caused others offense by speaking what you thought was self-evident truth from the Bible, let this reassure you that you are not alone. Luther felt this. I feel this, you feel this, Jesus felt this, and we will until the day of his return, when he ushers in perfect righteousness. On the other hand, although we cause offense and tumult with our words of pure gospel and truth, the fact remains, when we speak these words, we are a light and encouragement to others who hold the true faith with us, and we encourage them in their walk. And so they do not take an offense at our words, but they find confidence and solace in them. May that reality give you the courage to keep speaking those words today. Well, God's peace to you. We'll see you later this week.